Folks, gentlemen, ladies, welcome back to my channel. Where to begin? A man smarter than myself once said, you should begin at the beginning, but the problem is I don't know where the hell the beginning is. If you don't remember me, my name is Adam. I've been gone a while, and I collect retro crap. And I call it crap just to play it light because, you know, that's not, let our possessions end up owning us, as Tyler Durden said in the movie Fight Club. You know, you can't, in the end, I've learned, at least in the last 6 months, especially with my family, you cannot look to material items to make you happy, because in the end, you give them all up to have, your family and friends around. And most people find that kind of stuff out after a natural disaster or something, you know, and it's just one of those truths that even though this stuff makes you happy, and it makes me happy, I love collecting retro and collecting video games in general, but, you know, in the end, it's just stuff. So, but I got a shitload of it, and you know it, so let's roll. I really don't know where to begin. I do have a lot of stuff from pawn shops and thrift stores that I picked up cheap. Hold on, this music is too freaking loud. There we go. You know, a couple bucks here, a couple of bucks there. It seems like my pawn shops around here have been selling PlayStation 2 games for $2 a piece, which is awesome. I'm surprised they're even still buying them. I've got stuff that was reclaimed out of some storage units. That's pretty cool. I need to go through it and kind of organize it before I bring it up. I've got some games that I picked up here and there on clearance at, you know, like Walmart or Kmart or something. And I've got some stuff that was left over from around Christmas time. I signed off, I think, January 3rd. Because I didn't have any way to be on the internet, and I knew that I wasn't going to have time to do it, and it boiled down to basically deciding, you know, between, like I said, family or the internet, and you know how that stuff goes. And so I didn't end up making the video for these, but I picked up a shitload of 3DO games right around Christmas time, and you know the 3DO is kind of my baby as far as B-rated bad video game technology of the future goes. It's one of those systems that thought it was the cutting edge back when it was, but today it looks like a nice experiment gone wrong. So I don't know where to start with this. I did have to watch an old video that I had made of this to see which games I actually had bought that I didn't do the video for. I mean, I did a video, but I said actually in the video that it was New Year's Day I was recording it, so I must have got these right after Christmas this last year, and it seems like forever, but like I said, I'm just now back, so we'll roll. You know, there's nothing like a nice long Sandamtod video, Sandamtod, but I don't know if I want to dig through all of this, but we'll see. My attitude on it is like, well, I don't know if you all want to sit and look at it all, but, you know, you haven't looked at my smiling face in a while, so why not? Most of these games were not that expensive. I think it was around $100 for all of these. I mean, there's like 9 of them, and then I picked up 2 other ones one other time, and a lot of it is I already had them loose disc, or I had them with the instruction book, no box, or I had a box and no instruction booklet, or whatever. So I bought what they had, and I know it because I said it in the video that I didn't ever show you. And these are the 9 that I bought. The first one that I bought, and you guys, I'll have to do a video on this. I know some people have done one. You might want to look it up on YouTube if I don't get around to doing a video, but it's called Quarterback Attack with Mike Ditka. This is one of those digital pictures, the DP release there. It's got a real-time footage It's basically kind of like a, you pick your play, you throw it or pass it or whatever, and then you go with it from there. Instruction booklet, the game's in the box. I already had this one. I didn't have one with the instruction booklet, so I went ahead and bought it. Some of these games were a little pricier than others, but like I said, the way it kind of figures out, it's about $8 or $9 a game, so that's not that bad. So we picked up this. It's pretty damn hilarious. It's got Mike Dick in it as the coach of your team. It shows you like first person perspective walking through the locker room, and they're calling you rookie this and rookie that, and I think you're supposed to be the quarterback or something, but it's pretty funny. This next game is a role-playing game for the 3DO, and there's not that many, so I was kind of impressed with this. I actually did put a little bit of time into this when I was off YouTube, but I never really got that far. It's kind of like Shining Force, if Shining Force was more on a checkerboard, and it was made with some retro 90s graphics, or 3D animation, like retro graphics, and that's Guardian War. But actually, it's not that bad. You go in, you'll have a party. The guys in the front of the box are the ones that you pick up as you go along. I do have two of these guys, I think, the guy in the red and this one, and you work your way through an area, and then you move to the next area, It's almost like Super Mario Brothers 3 in a way, but when you stop at each section, the way it works is it's more like a Shining Force type of deal, but it's more from a like third person, kind of 3/4 view grid type of deal. Worth checking out. I think I paid $3 or $4 for it because I just watched that other video, but I don't honestly recall. This one I had already. That one I did not have. So Guardian War I didn't have. This one I already had, but I went and picked it up again because I didn't have it in the box. That is Samurai Showdown. Can't go wrong with this. It only gets better if you have a, Neo Geo or something like that. I like to play it on the MAME, but, it basically is one of those. I always forget they put the games in the bottom of these long boxes, but I already had this one, so I think I put the second disc in here in I did, a little sleeve, and instruction book. I don't think I had the instructions either. I think I just had a loose disc in the game. So, Samurai Showdown. I'm turning over a new leaf, folks. I'm not going to sit and make you watch me put the game back in the box. I'll do it after the video is over. Next one, folks. This one's kind of cool. I like these boxes the best, actually, these types, and they kind of made some DVD cases like this back in the day. But this game is called The Incredible Machine. It's like those puzzles you have to solve, like a Ruth Goldberg puzzle, where you put like, a shoe that kicks over a bucket, the bucket pours water onto a spinning wheel, stuff like that kind of deal, until you make it to the end of the thing and raise a flag or something like that. Pretty interesting game. I already had a loose discer, but we picked it up again, complete this time, in box, instruction book. They're in black and white, not color, and then the game is in there, so pretty cool. I haven't played that one, that particular copy, but I've played it. Here we go, we're rolling. Don't ask me why in the hell I picked this up. I'm going to try to keep the F word in check a little. I realize watching some of my old videos, I use the F word quite a bit, and there's nothing wrong with it, folks. It's just a word, really. Society puts a stigma on it, but I think I am gonna kind of turn over a new leaf and use it when I'm really trying to make a point instead of just every other word. So I'm not gonna give it up, but I'm gonna try to watch it a little bit. I picked this piece of crap up, Siberia. I already had it for the PlayStation. I've seen some people do videos on this in gameplays, especially I remember Retro Sofer did one of these back in the day, and I don't even know who's on here right now, folks. I haven't had time to really watch any videos. I've only been able to have access to the internet kind of on a semi-regular basis for a few days. So I'll have to get back in touch with all of your all's videos. But Siberia, this one really sucks. It always looks cool on the front of the box, and it sucks you in, and you're like, oh yeah, I want to play that game. And then you open it up, and you're like, what a big piece of shit. Let me see. Got the instructions. 2 copies, because I already had one. Yeah, let's drop one of them. It doesn't really matter. It's not worth it anyway. 2 copies of the same game. I remember when I was a kid, this is one of the first games I bought for the PlayStation. Probably the 3rd or 4th game I bought. I remember I bought Resident Evil, and I bought this game called D, and a game called Alien Trilogy, Silver Load, and then I think I had bought in Siberia around that same time. And I ought to do a gameplay on Silver Load. It's pretty cool. It's kind of a Shadowgate kind of style, point and clicker, but it's in the Old West. Let's see. Okay, this one I didn't open because it's still factory sealed. I do have another copy of it loose, so I decided to just leave it sealed, but that's Critters. Critters. This game's pretty horrible as well, but, you know, it's $5 and it's still factory sealed. Hey. Looks like we got a couple golf games and 2 other ones, so we'll keep going here. We picked up Pebble Beach Golf Links. There was quite a few golf games for the 3DO back in the day. So if you bought a 3DO, you better like golf, because there's probably like 8 or 9 golf games. This is actually the best boxing I've seen of a game. Guardian War, I didn't open it up, but it's the same way. The box, and it's pretty cool. 2 extra copies of this one. Don't ask me how that happened. And the one actually in the thing. This one doesn't have an oversized instruction book. It's just got the instruction booklet in the CD case, which is fine. But these extra sturdy cardboard keep the box in the right shape, actually. And it really, I kind of wish they would have done them, you know, like this. I do like the other ones too. It's just funny the different companies decided to do the boxes. Okay, this one was $5. Next game, Wicked 18. This one's kind of a mini golf on steroids. It's basically like a mini golf course, full size, kind of like Caddyshack 2 style. Test your courage and conquer the course, it says. I don't know. I know I stuck it in and kind of looked at it. It's golf, you know, but it's in the box, so hey. I'm actually doing pretty good with my boxed 3DO collection. You know, before Christmas, I think I had almost 20, and then I added about another 10 or 12 to it. So we've got 32 like complete games or so in the box, and a couple doubles. The next one, this one's a fan favorite no matter what system it's on. And that is Road Rash. And yes, I had this, but I didn't have the box. I only had the game and the instruction book, so I went ahead and bought it. This one had the box and no instruction booklet, so I kind of broke even. I got the instruction booklet from the old one, and then another copy of the game in here as well. My loose disc copies, I don't know. I'm not really in the mood to do trades right now, but you know, if somebody's looking for some 3DO games and really wants to get some loose disc copies, doesn't mind not having them in the box or whatever, I might have a few extra instruction booklets as well to go with them, and you know, I might trade them, but it'd have to be, you know, somebody that's like, I really, really want some 3DO games, you know, for me to be like really responsive right now to do trades. I'm just not in the mood. But final game, this one's got starring Dennis Hopper. All right, Stephanie Seymour, Grace Jones, and Jeffrey Holder. Don't ask me who those other people are, but it's called Hell, a cyberpunk thriller. It kind of looks like I don't know, it's got pictures of the people on the back. You probably can't tell because I got So I had the same crappy camera with no autofocus, so I need to buy a new camera with an autofocus on it, so I don't have to constantly be out of focus. Hey, this has got a Babbage's receipt in it. Hey, see how much we... $52.99 back in the day, brand new. Hey, sales tax was only 6 cents at that time, or 6 cents on the dollar. It's like 8 or 9 in Missouri now. So, and that was 95 July. Instruction booklet, oversized instruction booklet. Maybe this isn't an instruction booklet. No, it kind of looks like it. Instruction booklet. Yeah, it is the instruction booklet. The game. Got a demon or something. I'm not sure what this is. It kind of looks interesting. I don't know if I started to play it or not. I know I started playing that Guardian War, and that kind of overshadowed everything else, and I didn't really play any of these other games per se. That takes care of that wad. So those were the 3DO games I picked up at Christmas that I didn't show y'all. Like I said, that adds to my collection that's over there. It's kind of hid. And also there's another bunch over here that I have that I was going through. I've got these in this sack. You've seen all these, folks. There's no reason to show them. Got Daedalus Encounter, Psychic Detective. I don't know what we got. Nova Storm Theme Park, Mazer, Soccer Kid, World Cup Golf, and Foes of Ali. Those are all games that you've already seen me do videos on. If you really want to see what they look like on the inside, seek out my old videos. That would probably be the best way to go. These I saw of probably March-ish, I don't know. Same vintage stock. So somebody around there's got some 3DO stuff they keep kind of pouring in there. I left 2 3DO games there that day. One of them was another Samurai Showdown in the box, and I was like, well, I'm just going to leave it. And then they had Killing Time, which in the box, complete, which is actually a little hard to find, but I already had it, and they wanted like $17 for it or something. When I was on a more of a budget, you know, and you're really watching it, you can't just buy everything, so I had to kind of decide. But these two I really wanted. This game is hard. I had a loose disc copy, and I know it's one of the more popular games in the 3DO catalog, and that's Star Control 2. I didn't have it in the box, so yes, I paid $24.99 for it. But this game goes upwards of $30 or $40 in the box, so I didn't think it was too bad. I do have a loose disc copy of this with the star map and an instruction booklet, I think. This one is complete with the star map as well. Let's go ahead and look. Bottom of the box again, dumbass. 20 minutes. I just saw it. It's been 20 minutes since I started this goddamn video, so you probably are getting tired of watching it. Well, hurry up and get it done for you. I know. You can't wait to see me go. Couldn't wait for me to come back. Now you can't wait to see me go. Star Control 2 instruction booklet. This looks like a little promo booklet for other games. The Horde with Michael Cameron. Star Eclipse. Or Total Eclipse, sorry, not Star Eclipse. And then the game. And this is the star map. Star map. And then, like I said, the other one I have, I'm pretty sure it's got an instruction. I know it has a star map, though, so that's not bad. So I've got to dig it out and put it in this case. Or in here with this one or whatever. I don't know. Screw it. It don't matter. One of these days I'm going to really, work on my presentation. I'd like to just have a room set up for this kind of stuff, but it's just, how much time do I have to dedicate to it, and whether or not I'm going to stay living in this place for very much longer. I was living here for 5 years with my mom, and now I can afford to live here, but it's just one of those things where it's just one of those deals. It might be time to pull up stakes, The final game I picked up is Wing Commander 3 in the box. Um, this one I already had as well, loose disc. It comes in two single CD cases like this, and then a big fat instruction booklet for the game. And that's actually all in English. The Guardian War had an instruction booklet that thick, and it was like it's got these starships. That's pretty cool for the game. That Guardian War came with an instruction booklet that thick, but it was because it was in like 3 languages. So anyway, that is what I'm going to do for this video. We're done. Wrap finito burrito. Don't ask me when I'm going to have another video out because I don't know. Actually, probably within a week. I'm going to try to do one a week or a couple a week. You know, who knows? We'll see. We'll see how things go. I don't know much buying I'm going to be doing. I haven't really been in the mood to buy, but I've got enough stuff right now that I can do probably, 6 or 7 videos just on the crap that I had bought that's been sitting around. And by that point, I might have bought some other stuff. So we'll see. Like I said, I haven't been playing that many games, but I'm thinking about getting back into it. I beat a couple while I was off. I tried to play through Final Fantasy 2 on the PlayStation, and I made it about halfway through it and quit playing it. I started playing Red Dead Undead Nightmare. I got about a quarter of the way through that. So, there were different. I started like 4 or 5 different games and didn't make it through any of them. So, except one, and we'll talk about it later. And no, it wasn't Skyrim. Actually, I started Skyrim, got about 3 levels in, and I didn't give up, but it just seems like it's so massive that I just didn't even feel like dealing with it. So, anyway, I'm glad to be back. I'm sure my mood will improve steadily as things go on. And I hope that to fall back into the groove, I hope to be able to watch other people's videos. And I hope to be able to keep doing this for the foreseeable future because I missed it and I miss interacting with y'all. So thanks for coming by and checking out the vid. We'll see you next vid. I'll probably show you some of the stuff that I got for free that I need to go through from the storage units. A lot of systems, a lot of loose disc stuff. Cart stuff, and some PlayStation 1 games. I didn't really get anything above a PlayStation 1 game, but I got or system really. I think that's about PlayStation was about the capper at the most of the storage units, but I'm dragging it out like I normally do. Anyway, thanks for coming around. And see you next video, folks. Later. Real quick, I wanted to do a quick thank you to Danny, Big Daddy Darth. Thanks, Dan, for keeping in touch with me and keeping in touch with some of the guys and giving me some of their numbers, passing some info along and stuff. I appreciate it, and you were more than a pal to do it. So, thanks. That's basically all I wanted to say is thanks to Cree Boy, Danny, Big Daddy Darth. You know who you are. I wanted to say thank you to you and to Mitch, Waspray, and Vidium, and Ryan, and some of the guys that sent their concerns or well wishes from when I was gone. And I just want to say thanks. So I'll tack it on. Talk to you guys later.